As the cryptocurrency landscape evolves, the potential for Bitcoin to become a United States reserve asset has gained significant traction. President-elect Donald Trump may take action on his first day in office to cement Bitcoin's role within the country's financial strategy. The implications are vast and could reshape how both individuals and nations view cryptocurrencies. Jack Mallers, the founder of Strike, suggests that Trump might issue an executive order to designate Bitcoin as a reserve asset. This move, he asserts, could initiate a hefty purchase of nearly $20 billion in Bitcoin by 2025. Mallers stated, "There's potential to use a day-one executive order to purchase Bitcoin. Such an act would not only spotlight Bitcoin but also signal a new era in U.S. monetary policy." A significant factor driving speculation is the proposed purchase of 200,000 BTC annually over a 5-year period, as outlined in the Bitcoin Act of 2024 by Senator Cynthia Lummis. If these plans materialize, the government could end up with over 1 million Bitcoins, representing 5% of the total supply. This strategic accumulation would have profound effects on the cryptocurrency market. The conversation surrounding Bitcoin's price has intensified thanks to these developments. Analysts now forecast that Bitcoin could hit astonishing figures, with estimates reaching as high as $800,000 by the end of 2025. Perry and Boring from the Digital Chamber highlights Bitcoin's capped supply, suggesting that the sky is the limit. This ongoing speculation is bolstered by the stock-to-flow model, which has historically been a reliable indicator for cryptocurrency price increases. The stock-to-flow (S2F) model estimates Bitcoin's price based on its scarcity. Proponents argue that, given its fixed supply, Bitcoin's value is set to appreciate significantly, especially with expected demand increases. Plan B, the model's creator, predicts an average Bitcoin price of around $500,000 throughout 2025, with potential peaks approaching $1 million. Interest from institutional investors plays a crucial role in Bitcoin's potential price trajectory. BlackRock, a major asset manager, advocates for a 1 to 2% portfolio allocation to Bitcoin. Such advice underscores growing confidence from large financial institutions regarding Bitcoin's place in a diversified investment strategy. In a global reserve market valued at approximately $900 trillion, a mere 2% allocation could theoretically elevate Bitcoin's price to around $900,000. Bitcoin surges amid speculation. Following Trump's assurances to create a Bitcoin strategic reserve, Bitcoin's value surged past $107,000. This spike reflects not only the enthusiasm surrounding Trump's proposed policies, but also the general bullish sentiment in the cryptocurrency market. Traditional investors now seek opportunities within the crypto sphere, spurred by these potential paradigm shifts. Governments eye Bitcoin as a strategic asset. As nations explore Bitcoin as a viable reserve asset, the US is not alone. Other countries, including China and the UK, are building their own strategic reserves. Reports indicate that as of July, governments worldwide held 2.2% of Bitcoin's total supply. Trump's indicative support for Bitcoin could spark a global trend where nations prioritize cryptocurrency for economic stability. The risks and skepticism. Despite the burgeoning optimism surrounding Bitcoin as a U.S. reserve asset, several skeptics caution against such moves. Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell has likened Bitcoin to gold, expressing concerns about the volatility associated with creating a government reserve. Critics like Larry Summers decry the motivations behind establishing a reserve, arguing the strategy lacks clear value for taxpayers and could lead to misguided financial practices. State-level initiatives. As federal intentions unfold, states are not waiting for Washington. Texas is making headlines with its proposed legislation for a state Bitcoin reserve. This act aims to utilize Bitcoin as a hedge against inflation, invoking grassroots support for cryptocurrencies. Pennsylvania is also joining the conversation, pushing legislation that allows public pension funds to invest in Bitcoin. A growing movement. Across the nation, over 10 other states are reportedly preparing similar legislation. With broad interest in Bitcoin, a potential FOMO, fear of missing out, effect could amplify demand further. Tim Krafchinovsky of Chirp notes that if America builds a Bitcoin reserve, this will create a FOMO effect. Conclusion: the road ahead for Bitcoin. In conclusion, the proposition of Bitcoin as a U.S. reserve asset could change the game for both cryptocurrencies and traditional financial systems. As proposed policies advance, analysts and investors will keenly watch for developments. Whether we see skyrocketing prices or geopolitical maneuvering, one thing remains clear: Bitcoin's story is far from over. Together, let's keep exploring the cryptosphere as it continues to unfold.